Electronic Arts.
Ladies and gentlemen and wrestling fans of all ages, introducing first one of the true stars of WCW, a man who relies on action, not words. He is the master of the jackhammer, Goldberg.
You know, he's like me before a match. He's intense. He's prepared. Prepared, that is, to use a chair or whatever you get his hands on to secure a win.
This crowd is absolutely deafening. I can barely hear myself think.
And tonight, he will be facing, he is a member of Professional Wrestling's Elite, Bobby Duncum Jr.
Hey, Brain, heard anything about this guy?
This guy's got an awful lot of skills, but he still has a few flaws. That's what makes him vulnerable.
Oh, come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway.
When the bell rings, all they care about is earning a win. Right now, his opponent thinks he's in a different state of confusion.
Goldberg is now going to work on him outside for a while. This could get nasty. Irish whip.
He still needs to be careful, because when an animal is the most dangerous is when it's cornered. And believe me, tonight, he's facing an animal.
Wow! Wow, I haven't seen a crowd reaction like that in a while.
You know, anytime you want to start fighting, guys, it'd be nice. You can't win by posing. When I wanted to earn a pin, I would always gouge the eyes first in order to assure that he'd stay down. And it works. He's really making this ham and egg earn his money tonight.
Powerbomb! Spectacular move! Irish whip. Goldberg looking for something big off the top rope. Great anticipation there. Spinning back kick.
He's got him on the run now. This match will come down to who wants it more.
Bobby Duncum Jr. took a bit of punishment in that corner. What's this? Did that just happen? Gorilla press! Wow! I'm speechless! He's looking like that stunned him a bit. Spear! This has got to be one of the biggest mismatches in recent memory.
His opponent only hopes that he would pass out from the exhaustion of him beating him up. This guy's like a bad piece of carpet or Okerlund's wig. You just can't keep it down.
Spinning back kick. Elbow. That move looked like it wounded him. Backbreaker. Look how hurt he is. Someone call the match off.
You know, the paramedics should just come to ringside and shove an IV in his arm and get it over with.
He's looking like that stunned him a bit. Double axe handle. And what a blow from Goldberg. Bobby Duncum Jr. seems to be a bit light in the head after that attack.
He's got him where he wants him. Now let's see what he does with him.
Here we go. Spectacular move.
His opponent will feel that tomorrow. Maybe for a long time after.
Goldberg is on fire. Just look at that move he pulled off. Duncum Jr. is definitely feeling the effects of that one. Spectacular move. Looks like he's a bit unbalanced after that one. Gorilla press. I've never seen anything like this before. Irish whip. Elbow. What are we going to see next?
His opponent's going to have a tough time making a comeback here.
Goldberg threw his opponent out of the ring. This is getting chaotic. Irish whip. Spear. Bobby Duncum Jr. is reeling from the attack. 3! He did it! He's won the match!
The winner by pinfall, Goldberg.
Well, we have a winner!
When it was time, he took control and got himself the win.
Thanks for playing. Try it again soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, all of the... Introducing first, Sting.
Well, Brain, what do you have to say about him?
I remember when this guy started out, he showed a lot of promise, and I still think he could surprise some people.
Great. Thanks, Brain.
And his opponent, now making his entrance to the ring, Horace Hogan.
He looks meaner than Oakland at last call.
Judging from that response, I'd say this crowd is not behind this guy at all. Looks like they're sizing each other up.
This match won't be pretty, but it should be action-packed.
Sting pulls up a great move. Front suplex. Incredible athleticism on display here tonight. Backbreaker! Oh, that one had to hurt Horace Hogan. Front suplex. Incredible athleticism on display here tonight. Irish whip.
When you're forced into the corner, you've got to cover up. You've got to find your time to turn the tables and get back on the offense.
Oh my, that must have done some serious damage. Standing drop kick.
Tony, this guy's a consummate professional. Once he enters that ring, he can hurt you in so many different ways, and they all hurt.
Sting isn't satisfied with beating him in the ring. He's going to work on him outside. Looks like he's going to take this fight outside. Oh my, that must have done some serious damage. It looks like he was hurt from that last move. Oh my! That was a vicious move on Horace Hogan. One! That's all he got out of that one.
Tony, you should always precede your pin attempts with what else? A good Greco-Roman low blow.
One, just a one count, folks.
His opponent's like a punching bag. Doesn't matter how much you hit him, he just keeps coming back for more.
Irish whip. Double axe handle. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. I think he's hurt. This is unbelievable! Missed him from the ropes.
Next time, the tower should signal him in for a landing.
You're definitely seeing a tremendous difference in skill level.
His opponent's not going to be able to take much more abuse like that. He needs to do something, and do it now.
Horace Hogan is going to have to stay out of those corners if he wants to keep clear of trouble. What on? Goodness! He's not getting up. He may be hurt.
You've got to admit, he's got spunk. But I'll tell you something, I hate spunk.
Sting with a spectacular move. Horace Hogan looks like he's been stunned by his opponent. An unbelievable display of wrestling by Sting! Horace Hogan is stunned. Sting did a great job of keeping his man in that corner. He looks like he's getting ready for something big here. Goodness!
If his opponent wants to turn things around, he'd better go south of the border. If you know what I mean, amigo.
Power bomb! Wow, I don't think anyone saw that move coming. Wow! Horace Hogan is reeling from the attack. What a move off the turnbuckle! A pin! Just about had the win right there.
It's very simple. If he had clobbered him with a brick, he would have gotten the 1, 2, 3 count.
Sting is now going to work on him outside for a while. This could get nasty. This is getting out of control. These men have taken the fight to the arena floor. This is absolute mayhem. What a brutal assault. Wow, these men are laying it all on the line tonight. He's gone completely out of control. He just picked up a chair. Wow, good thing he didn't connect with that one.
Maybe spring training should have helped that swing. That swing belongs on a porch.
Good job of countering with a tremendous move of his own. Looks like the fans are going to get to see this one close up.
It all gets put on the line out there. One mistake, you can become lunch meat.
Horace Hogan seems to be a bit light in the head after that attack. Standing dropkick. Irish whip. He's looking like that stunned him a bit. What a move by Sting! He's going to try and end it right here. 3, he didn't even stand a chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Sting.
There it is. It's over.
That was an amazing battle, Tony. But he should feel proud that he came out on top.
Thanks for joining us here tonight. We'll see you soon.
Your attention. Introducing first, Kevin Big Sexy Nash.
This is one powerhouse of a wrestler coming down to the ring.
You know, when the fans get this rabid, Tony, maybe we should throw them some raw meat.
Pack is back cause our master's trust. Yes, you see it, the bad boys are wrestling. Testing competition when the war does their mission. Not no mercy, see the rings like a street. If you don't know, you better find out the war pack.
And tonight, he will be facing, he is a member of the Cruiserweight Division, Double Guerrero Jr.
He's ready to give these fans wrestling action. Prepare for a wrestling clinic, Tony. You may learn something.
The fans here have been cheering ecstatically since the doors opened. Looks like they're sizing each other up.
You can forget the rule book. These two guys are going to give us a real good fight.
Great anticipation there. Running power slam. Backbreaker. Guerrero is a little wobbly after that attack. Pile driver. Did that just happen? Irish whip. He got into some trouble in the corner there. Kevin Nash is all over his opponent. Here we go. In all my years in professional wrestling, I've never seen anything like it. One, he only got a 1 count.
It's going to be tough getting rid of this guy. Matter of fact, he should hit the phone and maybe call for an exorcist.
That one stunned Chavo. Irish whip.
It's as if he's got him in a rat trap. Now he just needs to snap the trap shut.
Nicely executed by Kevin Nash. This is just plain unfair.
This guy needs to figure out that there are better ways to hurt a guy than hitting his fist with his face.
Chavo is reeling from the attack. He's looking like that stunned him a bit. That looked like it really hurt. Oh, he's got good insurance. Looks like he's hurt badly. Someone call the match off.
He looks like he's on his last legs now.
Kevin Nash is really taking it to his opponent. 3, there it is! It's all over! It's all over!
The winner by pinfall, Kevin Big Sexy Nash.
But another one on the board for the winner. It's Kevin Nash.
Listen to these humanoid fans, Tony. They're saying all you need to know about this match, pal.
This has been another edition of WCW Mayhem. Thanks again.
Good evening. Now approaching the ring, Hollywood Hogan.
This is one powerhouse of a wrestler coming down to the ring.
The fans were so excited that I started selling locks of Gene Okerlund's hair. You couldn't believe how excited they were. Of course, I only sold 2.
Yes, you see it, the bad boys are wrestling. Testing competition when the war does their mission. Not no mercy, see the rings like a street.
And tonight, he will be facing one of the members of the Cruiserweight Division, Eddie Guerrero.
This man is ready to go to work, Tony, and his job tonight is to take out his opponent one way or the other.
The fans of WCW are being heard here tonight. And with that bell, we're underway with this matchup.
You know, the most important thing about tonight is that one guy can say, I beat the other. Pride is most important here tonight.
Hollywood Hogan really makes him pay. Roundhouse kick. Nice reversal by Eddie.
You'll remember that mistake.
Goodness. Irish whip. Incredible athleticism on display here tonight. Shoulder breaker.
That'll leave a mark on his opponent.
Irish whip. Hollywood Hogan is making his way up to the top rope. Devastating move.
That's not the way the brain would have done it, but it was effective and it'll work.
Guerrero is reeling from the attack.
His opponent will feel that tomorrow, maybe for a long time after.
Standing drop kick. Running leg drop. Hogan just leveled him with that move. Eddie looks like he's been stunned by his opponent. That little trip into the turnbuckle looks like it left him a bit shaken. What's amazing is that he's still standing after all of that.
He's really dazed. You know, normally I'd say dazed and confused, but this guy's always been confused.
You're definitely seeing a tremendous difference in skill level.
He's in the driver's seat. His opponent has yet to do anything meaningful.
Look how hurt he is. Someone call the match off.
He's showing a lot of heart here. Not that it means anything, but he's showing a lot of heart.
Goodness!
You know, a guy can only take so much, and then he's going to have to give a little back. If he had done any homework or research against this guy, he would have known not even to try that hold.
Running leg drop. That one staggered Eddie. Shoulder breaker. Looks like he's a bit unbalanced after that one. Hogan pulls off an unbelievable move. Big knee drop.
That was quite a gamble, and it paid off big.
Shoulder breaker.
I think he's gaining momentum. You know, I think this guy's going to be awful hard to stop.
Turnbuckle smash. He's got those shoulders pinned. Just about had the win right there.
It's going to take a lot to pin this guy, like parking a truck on his chest.
Guerrero is out on his feet.
Right now, his opponent thinks he's in a different state of confusion.
It looks like he was hurt from that last move. Irish whip. He was really working him in the corner. Wow! Wow, I don't think anyone saw that move coming. Shoulder breaker. Wow, if you ask what hit him, just tell him it was a train named Hogan. 3, it's over!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Hollywood Hogan.
Got another one on the board for the winner. It's Hollywood Hogan.
The fans won't forget this match for a long, long time. Of course, a long time to them is 30 seconds.
Thanks for joining us here tonight. We'll see you soon.
Good. Now making his way to the ring, he is a member of the Cruiserweight division, Billy Kidman.
When this guy comes down to the ring, you can be sure of one thing, that he's going to cause some serious damage.
These fans are ready to see the top stars.
And tonight, he will be facing Chavo Guerrero Jr.
He's ready to give these fans wrestling action. Prepare for a wrestling clinic, Tony.
There's the bell. Let's sit back and enjoy the match.
You can forget the rule book. These two guys are going to give us a real good fight. Right now, his opponent thinks he's in a different state of confusion.
Oh my goodness! Front suplex. Billy Kidman just leveled him with that move.
He's really working on him now.
Oh my, that must have done some serious damage. Irish whip. Chavo Guerrero was definitely staggered by that move. That little trip into the turnbuckle looks like it left him a bit shaken. Great anticipation there.
The other guy will sure remember that. He can clear the cobwebs.
Oh my, that must have done some serious damage. Back to the well with that one. That little trip into the turnbuckle looks like it left him a bit shaken. Here we go. Senton splash.
What incredible idiocy.
It looks like he was hurt from that last move. Billy Kidman pulls off a nice move. Senton splash. Great anticipation there. He really stunned Chavo. It's extremely difficult to gain any sort of momentum when you're trapped in one of those corners. Nicely done by Billy Kidman. My God, how can he still fight with that pain? Folks, we're not sure how much more of this we can show you.
This guy needs to figure out that there are better ways to hurt a guy than hitting his fist in his face.
That one stunned Guerrero. Look how hurt he is. Someone call the metro.
I think he needs a ride home, Tony. Just call an ambulance right now.
Shooting star press. He's going for the pin. 3. That's a win for the books.
The winner by pinfall, Billy Kidman.
Put another one on the board for the winner. It's Kidman.
This was one for the history books, Tony. A great match. The kind of books you read.
It's been fun being along for the ride.